whenever you just experience that love, that smile, like every screen I'm seeing that smile, and Swamiji beautifully tell, seeing the Guru, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa says, if you see the Guru and you have tears of bliss and uncontrollable smile from you, you can be assured that this is your last birth. The experience of that love, that deep feeling connection, oneness that happens in you. In today's darshan, Swamiji has initiated all of us with some of the ultimate initiations, the Diksha, to experience the most sacred secrets. This experience that Swamiji has transmitted to all of us right now, everyone that are here, you can receive this experience as your personal experience just by manifesting this as powers. I'm going to request all the participants, all of you here, with this powerful initiation from Swamiji, and especially after receiving the Shiva Diksha, the Mantra Diksha, the Mahavakya initiation, I request all the participants to please settle down. Let us sit and manifest this as powers. Right now, I request every one of you to just reverberate in the space that Swamiji initiated all of us with.
See, what we all have received today is just too powerful. Extremely huge blessing. What a revelation, and wow, unimaginable compassion of Swamiji. If any of you have any elderly parents or anyone, you can even invite them to Kailasa, and you can also come and join Kailasa. And just with this amazing initiation that Swamiji has blessed us with, just sit, not even chanting, just sit with that Omkara, that ultimate Nada in you right now, the Anahata Dhvani, the uncreated sound, and just sit. You're going to experience what Swamiji was revealing just now in the session, what Swamiji was revealing. Swamiji has initiated all of us into that space. You are going to be manifesting that space through you right now. Actually, can I request all of you to share in few lines? How was this experience for you? How was the darshan for you? Take a few minutes and please post it here, and let us continue the power manifestation.
And right now, you can build this as an experience with yourself. Listen very carefully. Bring any object that you have right now. And you're going to be manifesting this for. Actually, we'll do few powers, okay? For all those of you who have not manifested the power of moving coconut on your palm, like you've never had this experience before, for all of you, I request all of you to bring the coconut, sit now. Keep any fruit, object, or coconut on your palm. And you can manifest the power of being able to roll the coconut from your palm. But listen very carefully. How many of you have manifested this power? You're comfortable with manifesting this power. Can you all put yes in the chat? If you're already comfortable with manifesting the power to move the coconut in your palm, can I request you all to put yes in the chat? All those of you who are comfortable, you're confident and comfortable moving the object on your palm. Okay. For all of you, listen carefully. Ma Yvonne, Ma Olga, Ma Yogananda Rupini. Ma Olga, I know you can manifest it comfortably. And Ma Mary Michelle. I'm going to request all of you to bring a calendar. We all did this exercise, right? Bring the calendar where you wrote down the date by which you wanted to have a breakthrough. Especially now, right after the initiation, when you sit and manifest, you will see that the object in front of you has to move. It is with just Swamiji's initiation, it has to move. I request every one of you to bring your calendar. Ma Madhushri Shastri, Nityanandam, Ma Basi Nuvaldas, Ma Parashakti, Ma Ishana Priyatmananda, Nityanandam, Ma. Can I request all of you to come on camera? Ma Prema Rupa, Ma Saralananda. Come on, every one of you. Ma Yoga Jnana, Ma Ivana, Ma Jagaranyananda, Ma Paramashanti Swarupini. I request every one of you. Robert Ramaya. You also get the coconut and calendar and place on the calendar. Keep the fruit. Ma Mahabhairava Jnana and Ma Xioxin flu. Ma Mahima, Ma Dennis, Ma Sonia, Ma Jayalakshmi. All of you that are comfortable with moving the coconut. Bring a calendar, place the object on the calendar. Ma Priyatmananda Nityanandam. Sit now and manifest intensely. See, Ma Priyatmananda, you should, by the way you manifest, simply everything should align. You should manifest Kailasa and come and settle down to live with Swamiji in Kailasa. That should be how you manifest. You put a date. By what date you want to be in Kailasa. Keep the coconut on that date and roll it. See, listen, all of you listen carefully. This manifestation is too simple. You don't need to do anything. Forget about, am I qualified? Will I be able to manifest? If our qualification doesn't matter for this. If it is based on our qualification, then our manifestation will also be like our mind. So the manifestation is not based on your qualification. So first thing, you can be assured of that. Second thing, how many ever times today in the session Swamiji told, right? If you told, you can keep telling yourself, no, I can't do it. But much more louder than you, much more number of times more than you, Swamiji will keep coming back and telling you are Paramashiva, you will do it. So you are going to do it. Swamiji's is loud and clear voice. He will keep repeating inside you. And he will keep telling, no, you are Paramashiva and you will do it. So you forget about how it is going to happen. It is not your responsibility. It's nothing to do with you. You just sit, connect to Swamiji and witness the process. Let Swamiji in and he will manifest through you. Come on, every one of you, pick up the coconut, calendar, write it down on the calendar, whatever you want to manifest. Get a calendar and put any date, pick any date that you want. My Yogananda Guru Prasadini, you also write down by when you want to manifest. I know you have been telling you want to manifest something, right? Write it down. Write down how you want it to happen in detail. Put it on the calendar. Sit now. Swamiji has infused this energy into every one of you. Your will, your intention will just become reality. All of you connect to Swamiji. If you all have put the calendar, see, basically what you need to do is you need to pick a date, okay? So, for example, you can write 30th of August or 5th of September. What you want to manifest? I want to manifest I want to manifest $10,000 by this date. Or I want to buy a house by this date. I want to settle in Kailasa by this date. Whatever you want to, write it down clearly. And keep the coconut on that day and visualize that you're manifesting that is already happening to you. And with Swamiji's blessings that Swamiji is infused into all of us now, you will see that actually the coconut will start rolling on the calendar. See, wherever that flare up happens, you tell very clearly. Every time your mind tells no, you tell Swamiji has told it is possible. That's all should be your response. And you're not responsible for the result. So you relax from it. Ma Jayalakshmi Mohana Sundaram. Ma Dennis. Can I request you all to come on camera? Ma Vijay Venkat. Ma Uma Lanjekar. I see so many of you. Ma Uma Langjer. Sorry. Ma Uma Langjer. Can I request all of you to come on camera? Actually, my Dennis, I see you here the full day. I recommend actually if you sit on the camera and participate. I know you're very sincerely listening and I know you're a very sincere seeker. Sit full day and participate in this. See what you are listening. 25% of the learning happens through listening. Next 25% happens through internalizing. The next 25% happens through discussing, doing the vada prativada, the like vakyata discussing. And the last 25% of learning happens through living. So you need to play all the 25%, all the four sections you can finish so you can experience it. You're understanding more? So sit and ask all your questions, doubts, keep participating. Ma Paramashanta Swarupini, Ma Ivana, Ma Pratyangira, Ma Ayana. I request every one of you to sit, write down the dates.
Especially all those, so many of you today posted saying you wanted to have breakthroughs in time manifestation. You're going to see how this connect to Swamiji. Sit with that space. Already in this, I still see so many of you with wild smiles. After having the darshan today, after today's session, so sweet satsang it was. Such a sweet session we had. That's inner space that's melting and that smile that you're not able to control. Just sit with that same space. That's the secret of power manifestation. Sit now with that space, you simply manifest. Just sit, enjoying the Russian, and that amazing revelation Swamiji gave today. Sit, just sit, that's all. And manifest the power. Do the process alone sincerely. You only need to do the process. Results Swamiji will give. Don't worry about anything. Don't worry about result. Don't worry about any of those things.
Sit straight, chant the Mahavakya. Continuously the Mahavakya is playing. Connect to Swamiji deeply. Just today Swamiji beautifully revealed how when you chant Om, how the breathing pattern happens in you. Based on that, your Ishta Devata can be identified based on the reverberation that is heard in the conch. Your inner space, just connect deeply to Swamiji. Your Ishta Devata. Intensely connect to Swamiji very deeply. Whatever you want to manifest, it will become your very experience. On the calendar, see, don't expect it has to move, it has to happen immediately. It's absolutely fine. It's perfectly okay. Let it take its time. You do not bother about that. You sit and visualize. See, whenever there's a flare up of a self doubt, whether it will happen, will it work or not, when that is happening in you, you again and again bring back yourself to the declaration whether I know or not. Swamiji told, I am Paramashivoham. Because Swamiji told I am Paramashiva, I am going to manifest, and you just stick to that. Continue to chant the Mahavakya. When you connect to Swamiji deeply, you will see that the whole, the coconut, the object will actually listen to you and will start flowing. Intensely keep manifesting. How many of you have already started experiencing? How many of you are already feeling that intensely, that energy, that manifestation is happening? I see many of you very sincerely manifesting. That's excellent. Continue. Nityanandam, Daniel Pavlik here. Where is Hugo? Is Hugo also there? Whenever it is your daytime, whenever it is free, Hugo can come and sit. He's one of the most sincere power manifestors. I see every day him wearing basma, everything, and coming and sitting. So let him just come sit to manifest whenever he's free, whenever your schedule allows. And if he's not in school, he can just come and sit and let him just listen to Swamiji's powerful cognitions and keep manifesting.
This Mahamahavagyā is spiritual lullaby for you to fall into samadhi. Suprabhatam, wake up song for Paramashiva to wake up in you. Just remember
Continue to
this
chant the
one powerful
Mahavakya.
cognition. This Mahamahavagyā puts me in samadhi. This is spiritual lullaby for samadhi and Suprabhatam, wake up song for Paramashiva in me. For Paramashiva to manifest. With this one spiritual powerful cognition, chant.
Please remember to keep your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Always, when you manifest powers, your posture has to be straight because the Kundalini Shakti, the energy circuit flows in that direction. So it's very important. Keep your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Now, you all can do this. And if you're manifesting, actually continue to manifest. Sit and continue to manifest. We are now going to be continuing with the further session of our day. But I have a request. I see Ma'am Madhushri Shastri and a few of you are very sincerely actually manifesting. Don't stop. Manifestation is a process. Continue to manifest and it will happen throughout. So just sit, keep it next to you and listen to Swamiji Satsangs and just look at it in between and continue to manifest.
Now, we're going to be entering into the next session. This session, we're going to actually learn about the deity whose darshan we all just had. We're going to be learning about that deity, who is Bhagavan Gajamukha Anugrahamurthy, Ganesha Murthy, the form of Paramashiva, who gave superconscious mutation to Mahaganapati and made Ganapati as Mahaganapati, initiated him and gave a superconscious breakthrough. So understand, this darshan you have is a very powerful darshan. Be clear, you are extremely blessed even for you to get to be here on this day to receive this initiation. Let's now listen to the revelation from Swamiji on who is Bhagavan Gajamukha Anugrahamurthy or Ganesha Murthy, form of Paramashiva.
First, let us receive Parabrahma Swarupi, Sadashiva Swarupi, Mahaganapati's blessings on his appearance day. Ganesha, he embodies, symbolizes spontaneous completion celebration. Listen, spontaneous completion celebration. Just see him, you will be joyful. He's embodiment of joy with a big belly and nicely sitting and nicely enjoying food. You can see this very form very clearly shows he's a worry-free guy and no worries, no sufferings, no pain, nothing. Very happy about himself, very happy about the universe, very happy about his happening, everything. I tell you, his very way he appeared, the way he happened, if you see the whole story, very casually, Devi just puts her muscle memory, the mixture of haldi and I don't know what do you call in English, the aravanam in Tamil they say, the leaf you make as a paste and decorate on your mehendi, they call it. The haldi which she applied on her body and the mehendi, she just pulled both of it out with her muscle memory and makes Ganapati and breathes life into it, and the child is playing around outside. She says, I'm going for a bath, just be here. Then Sadashiva walks in. Some of the stupid interpretations say Sadashiva did not recognize his own son. How can it be? Who recognized the whole universe? How can it be? No. He knows he need to add his part into him. He has to make him complete. He need to add Sadashiva component into him. He was so happy. He just need to add his component. So he playfully picks a fight with him. Hey, who are you? That fellow says, hey, who are you? You are coming to my house? You are asking me who are you? I am the son of the owner of this house. Who are you? He says, no, I am the owner of this house. I have to go inside. He says, no, my mother is taking bath. You cannot go inside now. Hey, I am the owner of this house. You are not letting me inside. In that playful fight, he removes the ignorance of Adi Ganapati. Understand? He removes the ignorance of Adi Ganapati. Because he is made of only the matter, Adi Shakti, Prakriti. Now Sadashiva need to add the Purusha, the bioenergy into it. Devi pulled only her muscle memory and made the body and biomemory and gave the life. But Sadashiva has to add the bioenergy. So he just removed the ego. Then Devi comes and says, come on, do what you want to do now. Add what you need to add. Then he tells, all right, go and get any head you get. The first head you see, get it. They bring the elephant head. So he fixes and adds his bioenergy. And once the baby is complete, Shiva himself breathes life into it. See, somebody who can breathe life into the person, he will not recognize who he is. So you need to know the whole significance of the story, the whole truth behind the story. Then Ganesha becomes complete. Ganesha becomes a spontaneous completion, celebration. Actually, it was early morning, just before Brahma Muhurta. Devi makes Ganesha, and before sunrise, Sadashiva fits the new body, new head, and by sunrise is complete and appears as Mahaganapati, and is a spontaneous completion, symbol of spontaneous completion celebration. Then whole Kailasa celebrates the arrival of the first son of Sadashiva and Adi Shakti. is the embodiment, symbol of spontaneous completion celebration. Today, let's invoke His grace, let's invoke Him and bring spontaneous completion into all our incompletions. Let your idea about your body be based on completion. Let your idea about your mind be based on completion. Let your idea about your wealth be based on completion. Let your idea about your health be based on completion. Let your idea about your beauties be based on completion. Let your idea about others be based on completion. I'll explain now from Akashic records as it has happened. Parashakti decided it is time to manifest Ganapati, means who will guide and lead all the Shiva Ganas. So she was making the body for that being from her own muscle memory and biomemory. While she was making, she decided Paramashiva has to come and add the bioenergy. She leaves that body and goes for bathing to get ready to do puja and invoke Paramashiva to add bioenergy into that being. But by the power Parashakti herself made, that being become alive and started moving around before even Paramashiva added his bioenergy, because of the power of Parashakti. But that being has not yet become fully conscious. It started moving around, but not yet become fully awakened. So it did not know who is father, who is mother and all that. That is when Paramashiva came, it tried to stop. Paramashiva tried to tell that being, hey, I have come here to add my bioenergy to you. And me and Parashakti has to sit now together and complete you. You are potential, but you have to flower. But the being was not that conscious or ready to understand. And it was just trying to throw some simple tantrum. As a cute baby. Then Paramashiva understood he has to now cut the head and add forcibly the biomemory of Parashakti and bioenergy of him into the being to make that experiment success. So it is a simple experimental success strategy. To make the experiment success, it is a simple strategy he has to do. I should say it's a most non-violent decision Paramashiva made. He did not kill Ganapati. He just removed some parts, added his own bioenergy and biomemory of Parashakti and put the whole thing into it and put beautiful elephant head and made Ganapati and made him as the head of all the Shiva Ganas. So it's absolutely non-violence. It is just simple surgery. Surgery can never be violence. It's like how you remove the tumor. The tumor removing surgery, it was just conscious surgery done by Paramashiva. He never killed Ganapati. He only just did surgery, removing some parts not required and added some parts required. I should say that first tumor removing and transplantation surgery done by Paramashiva is Mahaganapati successfully. Listen very sincerely. I need your listening completely for next 1 hour. Because I'm going to narrate one of the beautiful incident happened in my life. Me feeding Ganesha with 4 tattvas. If you understand how I lived, expressed my bioenergy, you can live and express your biomemory also. You can complete your biomemory also. I'll give you from my own experience. At the age of 3, I think my 3rd birthday, this is the turning point in my life. Third birthday, when my father and grandfather, both of them were carrying me to the temple. In villages, they will carry the kid on the shoulder or on the chest. Usually my grandfather will carry me to temple. That day, because my birthday, my father also came. Whole day I'll be sitting, fanning him or doing whatever I can. Anything given to me, I'll bring it and put it in front of him. I was living with him, small boy. I went to one satsang. That teacher, Acharya, who was talking, he was narrating an incident from a saint's life. His name is Nambiyandar Nambi. He was born and brought up in South India. Great saint. His life story that master was describing. It's a very beautiful story. That his father used to worship one Ganesha in one Ganesha temple every day. One day the father fell sick. Then he asked the son, please you go and do the worship. Then son goes with the food and all the worship articles. He does the sacred bath and does all the things and puts the food in front of Ganesha. And the son thinks really Ganesha will eat every day. He is doing first time. So he thinks Ganesha is supposed to eat. And he is sitting, waiting for Ganesha to eat. Half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hours, food is there. And this guy started worrying. What happened? Did I do anything wrong? You are not eating. And he started talking. Of course, no response. Then he started telling, if you don't eat, if I go back, my father may fire me. He may shout at me. Please do something. If I have done some mistakes, forgive me. Please eat. Of course, Ganesha is very silent. If they start eating, who will put the food in front of them? Anyhow, he was silent. Then he became very serious. The Nambiyandar Nambi, the saint, he became very serious. He said, no, you have to eat. Please eat. Otherwise, you can see, some very difficult time, suddenly you decide, I'll be very straight and honest and dharmic. I'll not bend. You know, if you little adjust, tell one lie, or alter the word, you can escape from the situation. It can be eased, but suddenly sometime you feel, no, I am going to be very straight. Come whatever may. Those few moments, you are possessed by Shraddha, the truth. Shraddha Vivecha, a very powerful word. Possessed by Shraddha, truth, trust. That Shraddha Vivecha happened to this Nambiyandar Nambi. Suddenly, he felt Ganesha has to eat. He has to eat. He starts weeping. He says, till you eat, I am not going to leave this place. 5-6 hours over, but food is there, Ganesha is sitting. Then he goes to the extreme, suicidal threat. He says, I'll hit my head in the steps and die if you don't eat. And starts hitting his head. He just knows that Ganesha is going to eat. He started hitting his head. And the story says, suddenly Ganesha appeared and ate the food and blessed him. And that saint, that small boy, he goes back to his father. Father asks, what happened? Where is the food? He said, Ganesha ate. Father could not believe. Ganesha ate or did you eat? He said, no, Ganesha ate. If you want, come. I'll show you. Then he takes the father. There, the father sees the mouth of Ganesha, the food, the remains. The story says, Father fell at the feet of the son, said, all these years, I was only doing it as a ritual. You made it as reality. You made it as truth. When I heard the story, I was shocked. Suddenly, I felt, then why is this, my Ganesha is not eating? I am being cheated. I ran to the house back. My family used to live just near the temple. I ran to the house back from the temple because I was listening to the story from the temple. Ran to the house back and cut hold of my Ganesha and told him, you have to eat. I tried all my storytelling, everything to Ganesha. He did not budge. He did not eat. Next day I was sitting and thinking, what to do? This guy is not eating. By now I developed the idea is now then my Ganesha is adamant. So I was brought up in a large giant family where more than 20-25 kids have grown up together. It's almost like a small nursery. In the house, if somebody doesn't eat, my grandmother will threaten them. I'll throw you in the well. Center of the house used to be a huge well. The house I was born and brought up is almost like 80,000 square feet. I'll show you guys. From this street to that street. And this side to that side. Single house that size. And still there are bits remain in the same way, same old way. The house is almost 300 years old. Center of the house there used to be a well. The grandmother will shout, if you don't eat, I'll throw you in the well. That is the idea clicked with me. I told Ganesha, if you don't eat, I will throw you in the well. Habits. So I started threatening my Ganesha, if you don't eat, I'll put you in the well. So I took up that bucket in which they fetch the water and put the Ganesha and lowered him to the water level. From here I started shouting, hey, eat, otherwise I'll put you in the well. Suddenly I remembered, maybe now he has changed his mind, but I have not put the food inside. So I took him out, put the food and put him, then lowered the bucket to the water level. In that level, I'll move the rope and tell, hey, now eat, otherwise I will drop you in the well. Of course, he was not budging. I also did not have the courage to drop him in the well because he is too much for me. He means really a lot for me. He is my friend, everything. My companion, for play and everything. Of course, he did not budge for that also he did not eat. Then I had the thought, maybe the food he doesn't like my mother's cooking. So I went to the temple, asked the temple priest, whatever they are offering, the same food. They gave the same food. I brought to the house the same food and told him, now you eat. He did not budge. Suddenly, while I was arguing with my Ganesha, it clicked. That saint, when Ganesha did not eat, he tortured himself. But here, I am torturing Ganesha. How will Ganesha eat? That click. I can say, that click was the turning point in my spiritual life. I decided, I will not eat till he eats. I will not torture him anymore. So I put the food, sat. 2.5 days, as a 3-year-old child, did not eat, sleep, just I'll sit. Even in those days, very stubborn. The will was so strong. Did not eat and sat without eating. It was a very strong experience. I could see very clearly Ganesha appearing, and I fell into a kind of an altered state of consciousness. I could see very clearly Ganesha ate. When I opened my eyes, the plate was empty. Because I know the feeling I had at that moment was so strong. The devotion I had, it is like a experience strengthening the belief. Faith was transformed as trust. That feeling connection gave me the tremendous courage and confidence to begin my spiritual journey. I tell you, see, when I fed Ganesha, he ate the food is actual and factual. But more than he ate the food, the kind of a strength he gave me, I had a breakthrough and direct access to Kailasa from that day. From that day, that space of Kailasa got connected with me. Whenever I remember isness of Mahaganapati, the existence of Mahaganapati, I know you exist, I bow down to you. Mahaganapati Paramburule, that's all. I just know, now the Kailasa is open to me. Then from there I will call Durga, come. Oh Shiva, come. All of them will open up. Actually, this is the secret I am revealing. This is the way I invoke all of them during the mandala process or anytime, any puja, any prana pratishtha. First, actually, Ganapati only opened the door of Kailasa to me through the Nityatva, means showing he exists. And I tell you, all of you also, pray to Ganapati. Very easily he will show this Nityatva to all of us. See, he is the Lord of Nityatva. All the kids. Today I am initiating you guys. Today you hear the Ganapati eating story. How Ganapati ate food when I gave. That is the experience, first time the Nityatva opened to me. Understand? Listen, now what I am talking, that this principle, the principle of Nityatva, where the matter becomes energy, energy becomes matter, matter and antimatter nullifies each other and becomes energy. All this happens Icha Matra, Sangalpa Matra, casual will is all required, nothing else is required, where this energy into matter, matter into energy happens so casually, like the energy just becomes the planets, suns, moons, so casually, by Icha, by will. That space of Nityatva opened up to me when Ganapati ate the food I gave. Understand? Ganapati ate the food is actual and factual is one. He opened the Kailasa space, Nityatva, for me is the real blessing. Because after that, I got into the idea, did Ganapati really eat? Then I decided I will check. I took the food from home and went to 4 Ganapatis. In my home, there's my, but you see, I'm from Adishaiva Vedala family. So each person, when they get married, they are given a full Panchayatana, Shiva Panchayatana. The Shiva main, and then Ganapati, one Subramanya, one Devi, one Vishnu, one small, the Navagraha Yantra. All these deities are given, one Nandi, given for worship, family worship. So my father, mother, their deity, I went to their Ganesha and fed, and that Ganapati also ate. My father's elder brother, I ran to his house. His Ganesha also ate. I ran to another tenant family who are also the distant relatives. And I fed their Ganesha. That Ganesha also ate. Only then I came to the conclusion. Yes, now that space of Ganapati has opened in me. Understand? Today I am giving this as an initiation to all of you. Meditate on the space of Nityatva. I will describe again. What is Nityatva? Understand? Even if you intellectually repeat this inside your inner space, that is okay. Because I give you this as an initiation with the blessings of Mahaganapati. Listen, just now I took his permission. Ganapati not only gave permission, he gave the blessing. Just now he gave me the commitment. All of you who are watching the satsang now, if you feed Ganapati, he will eat and drink. He gave the commitment just now. And show you the glimpse of the Nityatva, what I am talking. Listen carefully. It's really exciting blessing. I'm telling you, all you guys are really going to see the miracle today. Whoever is attending satsang now live, you guys are blessed. Really blessed. Because you are going to see the miracle today. Not just miracle. You are going to experience this space today. When you see Ganapati eating, your whole logic and all that stupid dash, everything will shake, and incompletion, self-doubt, self-denial, self-hatred, everything will shake, and you will see Ganapati manifesting and giving you the joy, ecstasy. Ganapati is actually ecstasy. Ecstatic Ganapati, Mahaganapati Paramborul, manifesting and giving you the glimpse, giving you the experience of Nityatva. Understand? Nityatva is the space where matter becoming energy, energy becoming matter happens just out of will. Nothing else is required. Matter becoming antimatter, antimatter becoming matter, or matter and antimatter nullifying each other and becoming energy. All these actions like a Brahmandas, universes get created, big bangs get created, black holes get created, all just by will. No effort, no other things, just by will it happens. That is the space, Nityatva, Kailasa. That space is like billion suns heart, billions of moons cool. Meditate on that space and pray to Mahaganapati. My Guru, Nityananda Paramashivam, just now blessed me, that you blessed him. You will eat or drink whatever I offer. Please eat and drink whatever you offer. And then request him, please give me the Nityatva space as a boon. Give me that as a blessing. I tell you, take the milk in a spoon or a conch. Keep it near his trunk and feed him. I tell you, he will drink. I am not lying. I am not giving you some false promise. I am very stable, very clear, very balanced. I am initiating you into a powerful process of making you experience powerful cognition and powers. I have seen in my life, he has done this great thing to me. He will do it to you. I am telling you, with all my integrity, strength of my integrity. Because you are integrated to me, I give you this with all my love. Because Mahaganapati has blessed and initiated me just now. Just now also, again I took permission from him. Not only he gave permission, he gave blessings. Today it is going to be a spiritual revolution. In thousands of places, Ganapati is going to eat and drink. All of you put the photographs, videographs in Facebook, social media, everywhere, and share and celebrate. Let's have Ganesha Utsava today. And he is not only going to eat and drink, he is also going to give you the blessings of Nityatva. What I am talking, he is going to give you the glimpse of that experience. Call him. See, this is the word with which I called him when I was kid. Mahaganapati Paramburule. Exactly this is the word I heard from the person who was teaching in the temple. His name was Selva Ganapati. I heard his lecture. My grandfather took me to temple and I was a baby, less than 3-year-old baby, but I used to be very alive and bright and active. So I can remember exactly the word I heard from him. He was giving a lecture on how one of the great devotee, Nambiyandar Nambi, did puja and Ganapati ate that food. So I came back and started imitating, wanted to repeat the same thing. That's when Ganapati blessed me and he ate and all that. When I addressed him, invoked him or prayed to him, this is the exact word I used. Mahaganapati Paramburule. Use the same word and call him. Mahaganapati Paramburule. He will not only eat and drink what you give, he will give you the prasada of experience of Nityatva. Once he opens the door of Kailasa, done. After that, you can connect with anyone. They will be there in your life, celebrating through you, with you. Understand? Listen carefully. Nityatva. The space where matter becomes energy, energy becomes matter. Matter and antimatter nullifies each other and becomes energy. That space is Nityatva. That is the space of Kailasa. That is the eternal space from which we all come and into which we all go back. When you are able to invoke that space in your life, when that space manifests, you achieve all the best things in your life, fulfillment, all the best things you achieve, you manifest. I want all of you to meditate on this today. Ganesha, when he ate food, he opened that space for me. Today you pray. Meditate on that space and ask Ganesha to open that space for you by accepting the food or the milk you offer to him. Not only all the kids, all of you who are watching this satsang now live can do this, because Ganapati blessed me now. To all of you, he did not say only kids. He blessed now for all of you. So all of you now do this today. Only human being has the capacity to play with Paramashiva, super consciousness, like a clay. I tell you. When my Guru Arunagiri Ishwara revealed this truth to me, he actually got a lump of clay and asked me to do it. He said, first imagine Ganapati inside you and make that Ganapati. He taught me that your inner space is like a shining golden color clay. That's your consciousness. Outside he kept a lump of clay. And he told me, equate both. One beautiful sweet thing is that I was in love with him so much I never doubted him. When you are in love with somebody, you will never doubt that person. You will not have second thought current, cunning strategies, self-defending, self-protecting mechanism with that person. Whoever you are in love with, if you are still protecting yourself, defending yourself from somebody, be very clear, you are not in love with that person. It may be some other social convenience, all arrangements, how you call it as marriage as love, like that some social arrangement. Be very clear. When you are really in love, you will be in such space, you will never, not only you will not defend yourself from that person, you just know you don't need to defend yourself from that person. He will be your security, protection. When I see Arunagiri Yogeshwara, I know he will not only not harm me, he will do everything to protect me and my interest. If he slaps me, I know for sure it is for my interest. If he just cuts my head, even for a second, I won't bother, because I just know it's only for my interest he is doing. Maybe I have to exhaust something in 10 janmas, he is just releasing that karma by killing me in this birth. So in this one birth, I am relieved from that, all that 10 janmas of karmas. That's the way I will look at the whole thing. That will be my first response. I was in such absolute love with my Guru. Then he said, hey, this clay and your consciousness inside you, your ability to visualize is one and the same. Actually, I recommend very strongly this one technique today for all of you. Try. First, Pachamalaga Prayasoru to keep you light. Second, get the clay. I think in US you get it from in shops that they call it model, the clay with which you make models and toys and all that. In India you get it anywhere. It's easily available in every lake, every pond, every village well. If you are from city you may not find, but if you are from villages you will find the clay. Get the clay. I will narrate as it happened. This is what is technique for you. And he was sitting in the same position which I am sitting now. With left hand he was holding small, like a needle, cleaning his teeth. Very casually. That's the way he will talk to me. So he was instructing me in Tamil to see my inner space, my ability to visualize, and the clay outside as one and the same. When he said, I just saw. Then he said in Tamil, Puliyar Pura, means make Ganapati, make Ganesha. So I started doing Ganapati. I could see very clearly inside my inner space I am visualizing, and that is what is being reproduced by my hand externally on the clay. By the time I was about to complete, that greed came in me. Wow! Now Ganapati is going to manifest in me because inside that gold color conscious Ganapati is ready. So without even completing, it's the completion of a idol or a statue in Hindu tradition means the eyes should be opened. That's the final touch. The eyeball that will be opened, that is a completion. Without completing it, due to this greed, I took my hands off from the clay and started seeing inside. Wow, Ganapati is sitting. And I saw slowly it started melting down. I opened my eyes and started making the Ganapati again. Again I saw inside it became solid. That I saw Ganapati hands moving inside and that big elephant face moving. And I saw that pot belly. And I put a snake around the pot belly and I saw that snake becoming alive. Then I decided to hold the visualization inside in my inner space and keep the eyes closed and continue to do. Maybe 10 or 15 minutes. I felt I have completed the Ganapati outside. I'm just repeating it as it happened without making any mistake. I just want to put this on record so it will be useful for all of you because every small detail matters. And finally I opened my eyes and put the eyes for Ganapati, opened his eyes. The three eyes supposed to have. Ganapati is considered to be three-eyed. All four of them, Ganapati, Subramanya, Paramashiva, Parashakti, all four of them are considered as three-eyed in Hindu tradition. So I put Ganapati also the three eyes and opened all the three eyes. And I was very happy that Ganapati is complete. In few minutes, I saw inside, because of the greed Ganapati should manifest, I started having fear. Because the greed and fear always comes together. I tried to possess that form inside. That Ganapati's form. I saw when I tried to possess, it was just melting down. The Ganapati I made outside out of clay is not melting down. He is just nicely sitting. Means the Ganapati you made him sit, he is sitting there nicely. But the Ganapati I made inside is melting down, not stable. I opened my eyes and looked at him. Aranagiri sitting beautifully and with one corner of his eyes enjoying the whole thing I'm going through and cleaning his teeth. He will always get a small neem stick. Ask me to get the neem stick and that neem stick will pick up one small piece and then with that neem stick he will be going on cleaning. All of you should develop the habit of cleaning your teeth. Your tooth cleaning, that stick should be neem stick. Once in a while you should also bite that and take the juice inside. It will be very healthy form of keeping your not only teeth clean, the hygiene of the whole mouth will be very high. If you taste neem, if you start tasting neem, the dental hygiene, then the tongue, teeth, lips, the whole hygiene of the mouth will be very high standard, very high quality. So he was cleaning his teeth, and I looked at him and told him in Tamil, Sami, Nikkala Sami, means I'm telling it's not stable. He responded in Tamil, Senju paru Sami. He said, do it and see. Then I responded back in Tamil, Senju paarthen Sami. I did it. I tried. Only when I am complaining to you. That's what I meant. When I said, Senju paarthen Sami. Then he replied, சொன்னதை மட்டும் செய்ய சாமி, கண்டதையெல்லாம் ஏன் செய்யற? He told me, do only what I said. Why are you doing whatever you see or other things? Then I asked him, no, I did only what you told. சொன்னதுதான் செஞ்சேன் சாமி, வேற என்ன பண்ண? He turned his head and said, நான் சொன்ன பயப்பட சொல்லி. He asked in Tamil, did I tell you to get frightened, to have the fear whether the Ganapati will be stable or not? Did I tell you to have the fear? I was shocked. I know he knows what goes on inside me. He said, I told you only to make Ganapati. I did not tell you to get the fear, or I did not tell you you should keep it protected, possessive, forever. I did not tell you the Ganapati inside should be like Ganapati outside made in clay. I just realized I did, which he did not tell. I decided, yes. So the consciousness inside me, out of that clay, I made Ganesha. From that same clay, I made fear and I made greed. That fear and greed was acting like a water and dissolving the Ganapati I was making. Oh God. Listen, all your fears, your greed is the dissolving agent to dissolve the great manifestations which you are struggling to manifest. I looked at him. He smiled and told in Tamil, செஞ்சிட்டே இரு சாமி, சரியா போவோம். It means do it again and again, it will become all right. That is the key word. Do it again and again till you stop doing what is not told to you. I have not told produce fear, greed, try to hold on. No. Till you stop doing what is not told to you, go on doing what is told to you. That is what I call it as Paramashanta Swarupa. It is click. And I was making Ganapati. I was very clear. Neither I need to be greedy about possessing him, nor I need to be afraid he may melt down. So the clay and my consciousness is one and the same. Let me do it. The moment I stop creating dissolving agents called fear and greed, what I created in my visualization consciousness inside and manifested outside as deity simply became manifestation inside. Till you start doing what is told and stop doing what is not told, continue to do, is the state called peace, Shanti. When I say Shanta Swarupa, Shanti, peace, unclutching, the state of Nirvikalpa Samadhi inside you, I mean exactly this click, this experience which my Guru gave me. And it is not difficult. Be very clear. If you start creating the idea it is difficult, you are doing what is not told. Too simple. Too simple. That's it. I committed to my Guru. I will do what he says. And I will not do what he doesn't say. There ends the matter. I could see clearly. Simply Ganapati manifested. Now I don't have the Ganapati I made externally in clay, but I have Ganapati I manifested inside as me, inside me. The Mahaganapati is even now sitting. The Paramashiva Ganapati is sitting even now. Smiling, waving his head, blessing. He is sitting even now inside. Get a K. Try this today. If you are feeling bored or tired, just rest. Try again tomorrow. Just casually try to play with this powerful cognition today I gave. For a few days, you will realize that biggest click will happen inside you. Your unnecessary stupid fear and greed and you giving life to it is the reason for why you are not manifesting what you are supposed to consciously manifest. Parashakti decided it is time to manifest Ganapati, means who will guide and lead all the Shiva Ganas. Paramash tell that being, hey, I have come here to add my bioenergy to you. But that being was not that conscious or ready to understand. And Paramash understood, he has to now head and add the bio-memory of Parashakti and bioenergy of him into the being to make that experiment success.
Ganapati, Maga Ganapati, Ganapati, Maga Ganapati, Maga Ganapati, Maga Ganapati.
Paramashiva's message directly from Kailasa. Listen. Due to my simple love, my own life has manifested as life in all of you. The most precious thing you have is your consciousness, life. It can be molded, manifested as you want just by your Ichha Shakti. You need Kriya Shakti only to enjoy it, not to manifest it. Listen. What you want can be manifested just by your sheer Ichha Shakti. Your Kriya Shakti, action power is required only to celebrate it, enjoy it. Let me explain more clearly, more straight. Listen. You want a healthy body to enjoy this world. That can be achieved just by sheer Ichha Shakti. Sheer Ichha Shakti is capable of triggering, manifesting Kriya Shakti. One of the biggest problem all human beings feel that they need to do a lot of actions, they need a lot of Kriya Shakti to achieve anything they want, health or wealth or enlightenment or powers. That is delusion. Please understand, you need sheer Ichha Shakti, means will, desire, that's it. The desire itself is capable of manifesting Kriya, the action power. Listen to these three words. Ichha Shakti, your desire power. Power to desire, will. Kriya Shakti, power to work intensely and manifest. Jnana Shakti, power of enlightenment, knowledge. See, one of the biggest problem all of you have is your delusion that too much of work is needed to achieve anything. Whether you want health, oh, I have to get up and do yoga, stretch my body. Only then I can have health. If I want wealth, I have to get up and go to office and work like a dog, day and night. Only then I will have wealth. First of all, you don't understand, no dog works. Anyhow, listen. It is actually delusion. Please listen. Your sheer power to desire, Icha Shakti, gives 99% success. 99% means 99.999% success is your sheer desire power, Icha Shakti. Your Kriya, the action power needed is too small, too small. Listen intensely. At least all my disciples listen. When you are terrorized, you will see only frightening negativity all around you. You will lose trust on everything, on Guru, on life, even on yourself. When you fall in love, even your stupid, cheating girlfriend, cheating boyfriend will look like a god. So your opinions are delusion. Don't build your consciousness, your life based on your opinions. Build it based on the true wisdom, true knowledge, right understanding about life. I tell you, listen carefully. I'll give you this one example. I'll take the example of your health. That's the most important thing. So I'll touch that example. You apply this principle in every aspect of your life. I'll give you the example of health. Listen. You always think if you need health, you need to do yoga, gym, diet. Too many things are involved in your health. And the moment you think about all the actions you need to do, you get tired and you give up on your health, your idea about your health. I tell you, only thing you need for your health is your willpower, desire to be healthy. Just go on building that. Imagine you already have a healthy body. How it feels to be a healthy. Beautiful, shining, glowing, happy, youthful, energetic body. Intensity by its own existence is capable of manifesting powers and all different dimensions of enlightenment. See, when I utter these words like state of Paramashiva, that is one dimension of enlightenment. Space of Paramashiva, that is one dimension of enlightenment. Powers of Paramashiva, that is one dimension of enlightenment. Being of Paramashiva, that is one dimension of enlightenment. Superconsciousness of Paramashiva, that is one dimension of enlightenment. Kailasa of Paramashiva, that is one dimension of enlightenment. All these are dimensions of enlightenment. When I utter the word Paramashiva, is all these put together and much more. Intensity. Taking yourself sincerely is more than enough to manifest all dimensions of enlightenment in you. Intensity not just changes your mind or your body, it goes to the very DNA level. Intensity towards enlightenment, taking yourself sincerely, not just casually, or neither taking yourself casually nor taking yourself seriously. Seriousness is sickness, life negative. No. Intensity is taking yourself sincerely. Anyone who takes themselves sincerely, they are seeking for enlightenment intensely, not only goes through physical or mental level transformation, the transformation happens in very DNA level, core level. Listen carefully. First truth you need to know, probability even if you get the best probable happening in your life among the good, okay, bad, or worst, or great, or best, all these probabilities. We can start from this side. Worst, okay, good, better, best, all these are probabilities. Even if you get the bestest, you will only have growth. Possibility of your consciousness will give you breakthrough. There is a difference between growth and breakthrough. For example, the tallest building you have seen in your life is 20 feet tall. And if you plan to build 50 feet tall building, it's a growth. But the tallest building you have seen in your life is only 20 feet. But you straight plan and manifest 2,000 feet tall building. That's a breakthrough. Growth is always the language of mediocre mind. Breakthrough is the lifestyle of leaders. You understand? Please understand. Listen. Listen carefully. Listen sincerely. Listen intensely. Listen. I want you to receive these powerful cognitions and not to miss the essence of the satsang, what I am sharing now. So I am repeating. Understand? Your brain, when it looks down, it looks at the probabilities. Bad, okay, good. If this happens, it will be bad for my life. If this happens, okay for my life. If this happens, good for my life. If this happens, great for my life. If this happens, best for my life. If this happens, bestest for my life. All these probabilities can give only growth to you. But you just visualize what do you want, your possibility, and 3D print it out of your consciousness and pull it out. Manifest it. That is the real royal life. That gives you the breakthrough. I tell you. If your consciousness, through your brain, looking down, you will see only probabilities. If your consciousness, using your brain, looks up, you will see possibilities. Two eyes are probabilities, third eye is the possibility. Anyone who treats themselves very cutely and who feels delusion is very cute, or juju, life is very cute. Live and die mediocre life. Behave like Maha Kala Bhairava with yourself. Be ferocious with yourself. Take strong decisions. Take intense decisions. Take actions in your life. You will see the possibilities are just printed out of your consciousness and manifested in your life. So listen to this one word. Expanding your ability to cognize. Arunagiri Yogeshwara will always insist that I experience this space, vast space. He will ask me to lie down. Whenever he takes me to Kailasa, see, inside the Arunachala hill, the Kailasa is there, where Paramashivoham himself resides, sits under the banyan tree, Kalpavriksha, and teaches these signs to all the great rishis and administers this universe. There are many secret caves from temple, main Arunachaleshwara temple, to go to the Kailasa. Whenever he takes me to Kailasa, he will always insist that I just lie down on the ground and gaze the universe and merge with it. Listen. whenever it is possible, sleep under the open sky and gaze at the sky as much as you can and fall asleep. This will help your brain's ability to grasp larger visualizations, larger visions, larger ideas, larger truths. I tell you, ability to cognize larger visualizations, deeper verbalizations is maturity of the mind. Maturity of the mind is mandatory for maturity of consciousness. Life is all about the consciousness. We built it, we are building, we are going to be building. Whatever consciousness you built, last few years, you are enjoying that now. Listen, whatever consciousness you built in last few years, you are enjoying the result of that now. Whatever consciousness you are building now, you are going to enjoy the result of it in next few years. Understand this fundamental truth. Your thought currents, the thought currents which you encouraged by cherishing them, and the thought currents you made it into reality by supporting it with your action or inaction. For example, you want to do puja. If you do puja, if you do the action called puja, that thought current will become powerful. You want to be in depression. If you don't do anything, that thought current will become powerful. So, there are some thought currents which you made it powerful by acting on it. There are some thought currents which you made it powerful by not doing any action, acting against it. All these put together is what I call consciousness. What you engage, what you entertain, what you entrain, all these put together is your consciousness. Understand? Life is too precious. Use it only for building yourself consciously. Your experience of you only will come with you when you leave this planet Earth. Listen, your experience about you only will come with you when you leave this planet Earth. Neither the wealth you accumulated, nor any other pleasure, any other experience you accumulated. Only your conscious experience about you only will come with you when you leave the planet Earth. I am clear. As living manifestation of Paramashiva, I dedicated my life to trigger, awaken superconsciousness in you and give you superconscious experience about yourself to yourself. Superconscious experience about yourself to yourself is purpose of my existence, and listen. Life is all about you experiencing superconsciousness with yourself, about yourself. Your conscious experience about you means what you feel about you, what do you think about your life, what do you think as good, what do you think as bad, what do you think as your great achievement. All this understand, you set a scale of what is truth, what is dream, what is higher level truth you need to manifest, what is your future hope, what do you think as good in your past, bad in your past. All these definitions are set by you. Your perception about you sets all this. Your understanding about you sets all this. Your thinking about you sets all this. The good news, fortunate thing is all this can be consciously rebuilt. Listen. All this can be consciously rebuilt. Consciously rebuilding all this only I call living enlightenment. What do you call as pleasure? What do you call as pain? What do you call as joy? What do you call as reality? What do you call as good? What do you call as bad? What do you call as dream? What do you call as hope? What do you call as your vision? What do you call as your future? What do you call as good in your past? What do you call as bad in your past? All these put together sets your experience of you. Understand your experience of you. Your experience of you, superconsciousness. Listen, I'll repeat. Your experience of you as superconsciousness changes, transforms, evolves the very existence of your life.
we have all understood about the ultimate sacred secrets of how you can manifest anything you want as reality in life. Every science that Swamiji revealed today, is practically going to be manifesting as reality for you immediately. Don't even think it's something long term you're going to apply. No, you would just decide. Swamiji will shower you with the results. Today, you've all understood about the science of conscious manifestation, 3D printing your reality. This is a profound science and a very, very important. Tomorrow, we are going to be learning about how you can connect the fundamentals of Jiva, Jagat, and Ishvara. We are going to be learning about the Panchakrityas of Paramashiva and a lot more. We welcome every one of you to join with us tomorrow. We hope all of you enjoyed your day today. And tomorrow it starts with yoga. Yoga is the first session. So please join us for yoga, the Nityananda Yoga that we will be beginning with. It starts from 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time onwards. And after the Nityananda Yoga, we will be entering into the day. So do not miss. Please be there. We thank all of you for your participation. This brings us all to the conclusion of our day today, and let us conclude with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nityananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nityanandam. Thank you all. Thank you so much, Nityanandam.